Well, good morning. It's Martin with Woodall Musical Machines here. And today I'm going to be continuing with the project on the 1979, turns out it is a KM Les Paul for Kalamazoo, Michigan. Born August 6th, 1979. This was one of the last, stories differ between somewhere between 1,500 and 1,500 only were made of this particular Les Paul. It's a Les Paul standard. It was originally, it would have had to have been either a cherry sunburst finish or a tobacco sunburst finish, and I'm kind of betting on tobacco. Don't know if you can kind of see some of the colors. Screen doesn't really show me what my eye is seeing, but if you see around in here, there's definitely evidence of some kind of sunburst finish underneath all of that black lacquer that somebody had slathered all over it. So it kind of looks wine red to my eye, and I was trying to find out if they did anything like that, you know, a wine red sort of burst finish, because it's not in the center. It's definitely around in the area that there would be a sunburst finish on. So, you know, maybe it's some effect of putting the black on top of it, of stripping it off, in order to, you know, lose as little wood as possible in getting like the layers and layers of black lacquer off. I took the suggestion of a guy with roofie barns who has 20 some odd years, probably closer to 30 years experience dealing with repairs and finishes and things of that nature, and he suggested acetone, which really did do the job to an extent. It got it to about this stage, and after that I've had to use you know, just really light scraping. I have a tool here that is kind of like a very amazing little piece of surgical steel. It's one of the thicker versions of a scraper, and just extremely lightly going over this because I don't want to lose wood if I can possibly help it. So every little bit that I'm taking off, you can read newsprint through. And so far it looks like I'm not affecting its shape in any way that the eye can discern. So the idea here is, this is a very different project than what I'm used to doing. When I do an original guitar from scratch, you know, I love doing that. That's where my heart and soul is really at. But I can do creative mistake making, right? In fact, some of, you know, my really good ideas have come out of doing that. In a case like this, this is, you know, it's a Gibson. It's a Les Paul. It demands a certain amount of respect. And so there is no creative mistake making here. It's all about trying to get it back to its original state. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm really puzzling with this color that I see. It's the evidence of the burst finish that was under this black lacquer that somebody had slathered on it. And to me it looks wine red, but I don't see any historical references or anything to them using a wine red type burst finish. So I'm guessing it's more likely a, you know, I don't know, maybe the black on top of it affected the cherry. Maybe this really was, but I don't see any yellow in the middle. That's the thing. So if it was a cherry burst, there would have been yellow in the middle, and then it goes out to the cherry color on the outside edge. On a tobacco burst or antique finish or whatever they called it, there isn't anything in the middle. It's just, you know, it's just natural. So it goes from this dark color to that. So I'm kind of leaning towards that's probably what it was. And so now I'll have to be talking to the client to see, you know, how original they want it. I'm going to suggest that, you know, if you can restore this instrument to exactly the way it was before, then that's going to be the best. So what I'll be doing for God knows how many hours to come here is continuing with this little device, and just slowly but surely trying to get, you know, this down to as clean as I can. All of this area in here really has to be clean because it's going to be a clear finish. So, oh goody. Anyway, so, yep, that's me, Martin Modal Musical Machines. It's mid-July sometime or another, an amazingly cool and cloudy day. I hope you're well. Have fun. See ya. Oh, well, wait, this is the blonde. Just got through doing some inlay on the logo, and this one's going to be pretty. Spider Bridge resonator, and I'll leave you with a little look on that. See you guys.